Hello and welcome to our second online filling station meeting. We are beginning now to see some signs that life is moving very, very slowly out of lockdown. But even as some sort of church services are being allowed and resuming, I must admit I feel that without worship, without fellowship, without prayer ministry, most of these will actually still be a long way from what we feel that worship should be. So even with the limitations that we have, we do welcome you to join us today in God's presence. Our speaker today is Neil Spencer, who has actually spoken to us in the flesh, in the real world, so it's great to have him with us today. And we also have another chance to worship with our very own Filling Station house band. And we'll end our meeting today with Glenys, who's going to close with a form of prayer ministry, a kind of virtual prayer ministry, that we invite you to sit prayerfully under, to just sit in the presence of God and see what he wants to give to you today. Filling Station is run by members of local churches in Aldridge, and they're those who particularly value spirit-led activity or spirit-filled worship. But what do we actually mean by that? Even as Christians, it's very easy to live life in the flesh, just on the level of our mind and our feelings and emotions. But we also have a spirit, and it's our spirit that is our link to God and his spirit. And what we mean by the spiritual journey is actually a journey of learning to be aware of our own spirit within us, as opposed to just our mind, so that we can reach out through it into the spiritual realm to connect with God and to learn how to operate in the gifts of the Holy Spirit, and just to know a supernatural level to our lives. We can even do church in the flesh if we're not careful, and I'm sure all of us have done that at some time or another. We can just be passive observers. We can maybe sing songs with our mind or our lips, but not actually be worshipping. We can hear the word read or preached about as an academic exercise without expecting God to actually speak to us. Or maybe we avoid going for prayer ministry because we shy away from anything that might be supernatural. But Filling Station stands on the fact that our faith is a supernatural one, and anything we do that isn't prompted by the instruction of the Holy Spirit, equipped by the Holy Spirit, and in the power of the Spirit, just isn't the transforming gospel that Jesus told us to share with people. So today we don't invite you to watch this meeting, and we don't invite you to listen to it, but we do invite you to just enter into it prayerfully, worshipping God with us, sitting at Jesus' feet to hear him, and being open to the Holy Spirit touching you in whatever way you need today.